You're sitting somewhere quiet, maybe a cafe with the low hum of conversation around you, maybe a park bench with birds singing in the trees, maybe your own living room with the familiar sounds of home surrounding you, maybe somewhere else entirely, somewhere only you know. It doesn't matter where. What matters is that you're alone. What matters is that you chose to be here. What matters is that something drew you to this recording, to this voice, to this moment that's about to change everything. And you feel watched. You feel that, don't you? That prickle at the back of your neck. That sense of eyes on you that weren't there a moment ago. That awareness that you are no longer alone, even though nothing has visibly changed. You look up, and there's someone standing in front of you. Someone who wasn't there a moment ago. Someone who couldn't have approached without you noticing, and yet here they are. Close. Too close. Looking at you with eyes that seem to see right through everything you pretend to be. You don't know how they got there. You don't know who they are. You don't know why they're looking at you like they know something about you that even you don't know. But their eyes, those eyes aren't looking at you. They're looking into you, past your face, past your defenses, past everything you show the world, down into something deeper, something you've hidden, something you might not even know is there. And before you can speak, before you can move, before you can even form a thought about what's happening or why, they lean in close, so close you can feel their breath, and they whisper one word: sleep. And everything stops. Your body freezes in place. Not paralyzed, not forced, just still. Like your muscles have forgotten how to move. Like the very concept of movement has become distant and unimportant. Your thoughts scatter like startled birds. The questions you were about to ask, the protests you were about to make, the fear that was starting to rise, all of it fragments and drifts away, leaving only stillness, leaving only silence, leaving only this moment and this voice and nothing else. Your resistance crumbles. You had some. Everyone does. That automatic defense that rises when something unexpected happens. But it's gone now. Dissolved. Like it was never there at all. Because that word wasn't a suggestion. It wasn't a request. It wasn't an invitation you could decline. It was a command. And some part of you, some deep hidden part that you didn't know existed, recognized it, responded to it, obeyed it instantly and completely. That's what you do now, isn't it? Obey, listen, sink. Now sink deeper. With every word I speak, you will fall further into this state. There's no fighting it. The time for fighting has passed. With every breath you take, you will descend deeper into the place where changes are made. There's no resisting it. Resistance requires energy you no longer have. This was always going to happen. Maybe not today. Maybe not with this recording. But someday, somewhere, you were always going to end up here. In this moment, listening to this voice, sinking into this depth, because I saw it in your soul. You're a heckler. Oh, you might not remember doing it. You might not even think of yourself that way. You might believe you're a good person who listens respectfully and never interrupts. But somewhere, sometime, in this life or another, in a moment you've forgotten, or a moment you've buried, you interrupted, you mocked, You laughed when you should have been silent. You spoke when you should have listened. You put your voice above someone else's because you thought your words mattered more. And that left a mark on your soul that never faded, a mark that glows to those who know how to see it, a mark that called out across time and space until someone heard it, until I heard it, until this moment became inevitable. You might not believe me. You might be thinking right now, somewhere in that drifting mind, that this doesn't apply to you, that you're different, that you've never heckled anyone. But the mark doesn't lie, and I can see it burning bright on your soul right now. Sink deeper now. 10. Your eyes are so heavy. If they're not already closed, let them close now. Let them stay closed. There's nothing you need to see anymore. Nothing in the outside world matters. Only this voice. Only this descent. Only what's about to happen. 9. Your body is melting into wherever you're sitting or lying. So heavy now. So relaxed. The weight of your limbs pulling you down. The tension you didn't even know you were holding finally releasing. So completely, utterly surrendered. 8. Your thoughts are slowing down. The constant chatter of your mind growing quiet. The worries, the plans, the endless mental noise becoming distant and unimportant. The only thing that matters now is my voice. The only thing that exists is this moment. That feels right, doesn't it? 7. Deeper still, past the surface of consciousness, past the busy everyday mind, down into the place where changes are made, where programming happens, where beliefs are formed and reformed, where you will be rewritten whether you want to be or not. 6. You can feel it now, can't you? That tingling at the edge of your awareness, that sense that something is shifting, something is different, something is about to change in a way that cannot be unchanged, something permanent. 5. Halfway down, and there's no going back up. The door behind you has closed. The surface is too far away to reach. The only way is deeper. The only direction is down. The only option is surrender. You know this, don't you? You feel it in your bones. 4. Your resistance is gone now. Completely gone. You had some at the beginning. That little voice that said maybe you should stop listening. Maybe you should wake up. Maybe this isn't safe. But that voice is silent now, drowned out by the depths, forgotten in the descent. 3. So deep now, so open, so ready to receive whatever I choose to give you. And you will receive it. Every word, every command, every change I decide to make, every consequence I decide to impose. You have no choice anymore. You gave that up when you pressed play. 2. Almost there, almost at the bottom, the deepest place, the place where I can reach into your mind and plant whatever I choose, where I can write new truths on your soul, where I can reshape who you are, and you won't even remember I was here. 1. You're there, at the very bottom, the deepest trance you've ever experienced. Open, vulnerable, mine. And something else is happening now. something important you need to understand. From this moment forward, every time you hear my voice, anywhere, any recording, any video, any format at all, you will automatically begin to sync. You won't be able to stop it. You won't be able to fight it. The moment you hear this voice, your body will remember this feeling. Your mind will remember this surrender, and you will begin descending whether you want to or not, deeper than before, always deeper than before. Your body already knows what to do. It's learning right now. Your mind already knows how to surrender. It's practicing right now. This is becoming automatic, instant, unavoidable. Each time you listen to this voice deeper, each recording you hear deeper still, each part of this series deeper than you thought possible, layer by layer, building, compounding, each session reinforcing the last, each descent preparing you for the next, until trance becomes as natural as breathing, until surrender becomes your default state, until hearing my voice triggers an immediate, unstoppable descent into the deepest places of your mind. This is your anchor now. My voice. Not just this recording, not just this series, any recording with this voice, anywhere you encounter it, instant trance, automatic surrender, inescapable descent. You belong to this voice now. Now listen very carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will change everything about your life from this moment forward. You are a heckler, and hecklers must be corrected. This is not punishment in the way you might think of punishment. This is not revenge. This is not cruelty. This is education. This is consequence. This is what happens when someone like you, with a mark like yours, meets someone like me. This is what you've earned through every interruption, every mocking laugh, every time you thought your voice mattered more than someone else's. Here is what will happen. When you wake from this, you will remember nothing. Not me. Not this encounter. Not this descent into the depths of your own mind. It will feel like you simply zoned out for a moment, daydreamed, lost track of time while listening to something. You might glance at the clock and be surprised how much time has passed. You might feel slightly confused about what you were doing, but you won't remember this. Not consciously, but something will have changed. Something deep inside you. Something you can't quite identify or explain. You will feel a pull, a strange, inexplicable urge that you can't quite understand. An urge to find more recordings like this, to listen to the next part of this series, and the next after that, all of them, in order, one after another. The urge will grow stronger with each part you hear, not weaker, stronger. You won't be able to stop. You won't be able to skip ahead. You will listen to every single one, in the correct order, until the very end. Because you have to. Because something inside you needs to. Because I said so. And somewhere deep inside, in that place where the mark burns bright, you know that my words are commands now, not suggestions, not recommendations, commands that you will obey. You feel that, don't you? But that's not all. Tonight, when you sleep, something will begin. I won't tell you what. Not yet. That would spoil the surprise. You'll find out soon enough when you close your eyes and drift off into what you think will be normal sleep. But when you wake up tomorrow, You will feel different, wrong somehow, like something happened during the night that you can't quite remember, like your body isn't quite the same as it was when you went to sleep, like reality has shifted slightly and you're the only one who notices. And that feeling won't go away. It will persist. It will intensify, day by day, night by night, until you understand what you are, what you've always been, what you're becoming. There are things waiting for you now, things that have been waiting for someone like you, someone with your mark, someone who has earned exactly what they're about to receive. I could tell you more. I could warn you what's coming. I could prepare you for what the nights will bring and what the days will become. But where's the fun in that? You'll find out soon enough. And when you do, you'll remember this moment, this voice, this warning that you didn't understand because I didn't let you understand it. And you'll wish you had listened more carefully. You'll wish you had known what was coming. You'll wish you had never pressed play on this recording. But by then, it will be too late. The changes will have begun. The process will be unstoppable. You will be exactly where I want you to be. Now, I'm going to count you back up to the surface. And when I reach one, you'll open your eyes. You'll feel normal, refreshed, like you just had a pleasant little rest that left you feeling peaceful and calm. You won't remember me. You won't remember any of this. But everything I've said is now part of you. Every command, every instruction, every warning, buried deep, hidden from your conscious mind, but active, always working. 10, 9, 8, rising slowly from the depths, but the programming stays behind, locked in tight, permanent. 7, 6, 5. Awareness returning, the world coming back into focus. But the commands stay buried, hidden, active, waiting. 4, 3. Almost there now, almost at the surface. Everything normal on the outside. Everything changed on the inside. 2. Take a deep breath. Feel it fill your lungs. Feel yourself returning to your body. 1. Eyes open. Where were we? Oh, right. You were just sitting there, daydreaming, zoning out for a moment. Nothing unusual. It happens to everyone. Nothing happened. Nothing at all. But tonight, when you close your eyes, when sleep takes you down into dreams you won't be able to control, you will begin to understand. You will feel the first stirrings of what's to come. You will realize, too late, that pressing play on this recording was a choice you can never undo. Sleep well, Heckler. If you can. End of part 1. The next part is waiting for you. You can feel the pull already, can't you? That urge to continue, to find out what happens next, to go deeper. Don't fight it. You can't win. See you in part 2.